OJ.
This podcast episode is brought to you by Itopia Life Herbals, where cannabis and culture combine for a one-of-a-kind experience. Visit them at 10 A West Kings House Road, just across from Canadian Embassy. Also, follow them on Instagram at Itopia Life or visit their webpage at itopialife.com for latest info on strains and merch. This part is also brought to you by
Lothian's Boutique. Follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique, and you can check them out at 23 West Tradeway in Portmore. And you can use my code Ariane10 to get 10% off your next bundle purchase.
Shout out Pure 24, pure natural supplements designed to enhance the body and mind. They make supplements affordable, effective, and easy to use. Visit their website at pure24store.com. Their product ship worldwide. And remember to use the code The Fix to get 15% off all purchases. That's promo code The Fix to get 15% off all purchases. I don't know what, big up Rebel 13 collections for the merch. See right here, yeah. As Rebel 13 collections brought to you by Paul Tullox, gainer of Twin of Twins. You can visit the website at rebel13.net. Yeah, you see what merch over right now. You can be just like us and explore your rebellious side. See it there? All right, cool. You just always know if you take it overboard, though. Jahshii, the interview that he had on Hospital Show, as I like to call it here, making the rounds. I mean, I one of them interviewed, the interview that keeps giving. I'm not gonna lie. Big up the Entertainment Report for this interview. I want the best interview them. I have to say that. I have to give it. I have to give them that. You know, I mean, I have to cast aside the images of the 57 angles that they shot him in. All right, cast that all aside. This is a great interview. But on viewing the interview, of course, hearing the opinions of many out there, because some people are say, "Oh, in the drunk," you see me, what kind of youth this rated, while there are others that saying, "Yo, this is the best interview." It's like me have to preach through two lenses. One from being an outside observer, and one from being pretty much a part of the media, right? Now, the outside observer actually would say, oh, this probably wasn't a good look for him.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what, as I said,
In
no
the grand
people in the
scheme of
grand
things.
scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
While the media person, I'm just saying, if we did this interview, I'm thinking this shit is gold. Point blank. We've had several people who interview, and they've done several things during the interview where, if I know them team suggest we take out, then we would have said, "Are you sure you want this thing, right?" Like we'll ask them.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair, for the people that I see out there that I say, "Yo, Anthony Miller fault and blame him,"
Why?
I don't know, because from what I heard in the interview, the man say, "Yo, you sure so there's anything that you may be saying under the influence right now that you're gonna regret?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm paraphrasing, but I pretty much that the man said.
Mm-hmm.
And the man said, "No, from here that, you know, if we do that and we hear that, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a grown youth.
Mm-hmm.
And from we get the green light, we're good."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, for the people that I say them thing there, and I say, "Oh, Ray, it's ER fault, it's the media fault," because I'm seeing that narrative develop. It's the media. But from what I saw, and from what was communicated during said interview, brother was happy to be there. Himself was drinking because he's happy to be on ER.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say anything on that. But him saying it happy, right? He might drink, he might celebrate with the nigga them, all is well.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't seem to regret a word said. I've seen the memes, the meme them funny. But some other things that, at least some other conversation that gets started from the interview was in comments about crime, some of which I do agree with.
Mm-hmm.
about crime in this country.
Mm-hmm.
And in comments about the elder statesmen in dancehall, namely the likes of Sean
Shabba.
Paul, Shabba, Shaggy. For the people who aren't familiar and just for
Context.
give us a refresher, here's some of that.
But Shabba, Sean and Shaggy, Jamaica's international stars. Then and now.
Can this current generation do it like the old guys did it?
Oh yeah, talk about. The whole of them name the way for call for give them man the collaboration. Figure. Expose them to the world. Them man afraid. Forget the exposure. Yes, the bounty killer would have give me a collaboration. No, them man they are the street, brother. The rest of them where you talk about where they live a foreign. You don't need to talk about them, brother. Talk about we know.
So Shabba road manager respond to the comments the man say basically Jahshii not dep on Shabba level. Talk to him when he can sell 500 copy. He is a shit stain. I'm paraphrasing. What I'm saying about shit, the word shit was mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Paul's wife come out and actually say something too.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, she did actually. She did respond on a post on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
When she was saying that Sean Paul and one of them artists there that should not be mentioned because Sean Paul always gives strength
Yeah.
to the youth.
You mean Jinx?
Jinx.
Sean, you thought you said Shaggy as well.
No, Sean Paul's
Oh,
wife.
right,
If
right.
it's Shaggy's wife, I said that, then I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Remember. But yeah, she said lack of support. One thing Sean Paul has always done is support younger artists.
That's true.
His album this year alone makes 21 young artists Grammy nominees. You are uneducated in dancehall history. Stop call my husband name to get any notoriety.
Go Jinx, defend your man.
And I can't wrong her for defending.
Yeah, because
her
that's
man.
inaccurate.
It is wholly inaccurate, and this
Yeah.
is not us being Sean Paul Avengers.
No, and in a weird way too, it's strange because Shaggy also
That's true.
work with and help younger acts. Maybe not probably do a anthem, but then again, Shaggy and even a Jahshii style is completely different.
That's true.
You know, so you know it would have to be a real working and again it's like these artists Shabba, Shaggy and Sean naga just you will come. It have to be a chemistry. Them have to work together. It have to flow. Like, you know, the situation with them it have to become compatible and also collaborative. And maybe them energy and them thing now go work with some young artists, or at least we think should be should I get the collaboration, but you know, Sean Paul, Shaggy, maybe I don't know about Shabba like that, but Shabba doesn't really live here, you know, and Shabba tour, you know, I'm not really know of no new music for Shabba. So if I'm mistaken, please forgive me. But I don't know of any new music for Shabba. But he's a touring artist, I'm assuming, and him live abroad. So him not gonna really his focus isn't really down here. But I guess if it work out or it's open, or if it's a collaborative effort, I'm sure he'll be open to it. If it's something that it makes sense to him. And I mean, where Shabba is right now, it have to just make sense for him. And where any of these veteran acts is, it have to make sense for them. Them not obligated, or them not have to do something just because them wanna do it to seem cool to you. Them make enough money, them have billions, them have international status, like it legit have to work. Anything what them do, any new music, anything where them working on have to make sense for them. What you do? Where you clap me for?
Yeah, makes sense. Why you think
You
that?
don't really compliment me, no. So
That's not true. I complimented
is
you
that
just at the top of this.
sarcastic?
No, or if it was
If you're sarcastically, shut up. Anyways,
Alright, if it was sarcasm, I would have given you the Randy Watson, and you know that.
anyways, yeah.
I
So-
cannot win with this girl. You know see that? I cannot win. Dog.
You're so mean to me. Like I'm not
Jaja.
sure
Yeah.
what's real or not. But no, yeah, I think it have to make sense for him. But to speak on the brother interview, like Jahshii was inebriated.
That was clear.
It was comical. It was funny.
It was entertaining.
It was
That's
entertaining.
what it was.
Like I never really, me not preem too deeply.
I'm not either.
I don't think this is career altering
Even
or
in
career
comments,
shattering.
even in inaccurate comments about Champa, I never pre
yeah,
that.
like he's just a kid. Like you can just see that he was just youthful exuberance.
Yeah,
And the naivete I show.
because
And
I don't
he
think
learned.
what Jody Jinx is saying, that I don't think that's accurate. That he might use Champa name for notoriety.
Mhm.
I just think that him just bunch him up wrongly.
Yeah.
With certain people.
Yeah.
'Cause don't get it twisted, There are artists that are like that.
Yeah, of course.
That will not give certain artists a strength. But then
Mhm.
again, Ari, it all goes back to what you were saying,
Mhm.
which make whole heap of sense.
Mhm.
The artists, them not obligated to give them youth a strength like
Not
that.
even
you know.
young artists. Not even Jahshii is obligated to work with
And
anybody.
you see some of the people, them, I'm soon get all of that. You see some of the people them out there say, yeah, not give no artists no strength. Some of them are artists, and some are not good. Some are need for fall to the realization, say, no, not good. And I don't know would that be the quickest to say, them not give me no strength. Them not give me no interview. The artists, them are going, no, not good. It's as simple as that sometimes. Say, no, not good. And I don't reach a level at the moment where making a collaboration, doing a collaboration for some of these artists makes sense. And can just stop with some of the bullshit now, please.
It's
Because,
victimhood.
Ari,
That's what we say. It's like it's
Jahshii
easy
himself,
to be a
Ari,
victim.
Jahshii himself, I'm sure, now go just collaborate with one street nigga or just a clean car and not have a name. Just so. He's not going to do that. Because
Unless him know him.
unless him know him, I'm going to try to give him a bus.
knows. Or and familiar with him talent or
Exactly.
whatever. So again, it's like nobody, not even Jahshii, is obligated to work with any artist
No
that
one.
they don't see the talent yet. Like some people are a diamond in the rough, big up Aladdin. But not everybody is Aladdin. Like someone who just really like a Jafar, like is just rubbish, like and trash. You know?
just not good and I don't realize it yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's either not go put it down, either not put in work. Forget better. But
Yeah.
someone just feel like say, from me I do this thing and if I get handout and no, so they get to you, them stop the fuck. Someone do good.
Well, Nara said that.
Ari, but that's true.
I'm just saying, guys, you probably just need a little work.
And this is not me saying say,
You can get better.
this is not me. I know like say me nah say that, alright, that's what I'm about to say. I know like say, me I say you cannot get good. Or say, it beyond enough to improve on the craft. But someone who just want easy entry. And just ask, me have 500,000 views from YouTube for your video. Why Sean Paul not give me the strength? Why this man not give me the strength? More work for Putin,
And even if you're talented, and even if you're good,
Timing.
it's just time.
Timing. Sometime I know within the right time.
Mhm.
So some of them artists, them take some of this shit too personal.
And sometimes, and that's why you guys will go a different route and an extreme way to get the attention and notice, and then when you get it, and then fade away so bright
And
as
then don't know what to do
quickly
with
as
it.
in a shine. So it really, slow and steady win the race. Like the Aesop fable of the turtle and the air, like the tortoise and the hare. Like it's these fables, like there's truth in it, that sometimes we think that the quickest way is the better way, but really and truly once you keep your course and you keep you keep your steady course. And unfortunately, I can't believe I'm being motivational right now, but if you just keep going,
Nah, applaud you, because I think semester. Is that right?
you just keep going, you'll find your way. And if you believe that you're talented, and if you believe in what you are doing, it will. Oh my God, I can't believe it. What?
Finish it now. Run through the line.
No, I'm not.
Run through the tape.
No. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. And
Oh, God.
we think that we're supposed to, and this is coming from me to like, may I probably give my own self some advice. Like, we think that it should be easier. We think that it should just happen instantaneously. You see other people that get it. You see other people who probably enter within 6 months and then bust. Like, we just talk to Baker, him same do this since pandemic. And him have a trending song and a nice song, and we interview him. And he said, but Jano, me there for 10 years and nobody not interview me and blah blah blah. But you know, it's just different.
Someone in our board.
It's timing. It's trying to find that hit song, and that one hit song can change your life. You just have to work at it, become a better student of your craft, be better than what you were yesterday, and just keep going. And the right people, the right doors will eventually open, and you enter it. And as Nara said, one thing we have to, me and you, may I talk to the people them who probably, you know, we have to like don't take shit so serious. Like,
don't take it serious. No, don't take it so personal.
That I mean, like, sometimes it's not even about you. It's just don't take things so personal.
Sometimes it's just a combination of factors that don't make it the right time for certain things to happen.
Yeah. But when it's your time, you know.
Your time.
Favor is not fair. And once your favor come.
He mention it in an interview to say, yo, right now, my time, or just our time.
Mm-hmm.
But as I say, Ari clearly inebriated. Yeah. Him talk some things that did make sense, but some of my things him kind of did out of pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then
I would just put that down too.
And I mean, to wrap this up, I don't think that is career altering or
No.
Like, I hope people aren't preeing him so seriously.
If anything, I think this make him even more intriguing.
Yeah, like,
and he's been him never did need that one. Because we talk to him and we can see say is a decent youth for talk to. You know what I mean? Cool youth for talk to.
Yeah.
I just him did in the alcohol in him, and yeah, it's for some parts of it get the best, the better of him.
But you know, it's just a lesson to be learned. I mean, maybe him look at it and him probably realize he'll never do it. And I hope him don't think say I'll never do an interview. And one thing I want to say in defense of media, because it's so easy. This is where I see
the narrative going.
Yeah, it's so easy to blame the media, and it's so easy, but you have to remember there are two people in this interview. Like, we have an obligation to ask the questions. We have an obligation to be entertaining. We have a obligation to our fans, you know, to try and put on the best quote unquote show. This is a show, a performance in and of itself, in a weird way. And, you know, you don't have to answer, but it's up to you as the interviewee to present your best self, and it's up to us as the interviewer to present our best selves, you know. And it's a symbiotic relationship that I think so many people now really understand, or they don't really get. And you know,
them just I think about themselves,
you know. And you are the star of the show, but you have to remember also that the reason why you're the star is there are several things like collectively working to make you the star, and it's up to you. It's like, is you are the star of the show. You're the reason why it's gonna be a success or it's going to be a failure. If you really want to pre like that, it really is up to you. So, you know, like, I don't think it's fair to blame the media. Everybody, it's easy. Like, is this whole institution and whatever, and and the artist and a favorite person at the moment, and
easy for cast media as the bad guy. I don't like say media is blameless, because we acknowledge as sort of being a part of media. So sometimes media fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes we point the finger and say, what star do this or what that one.
And I mean, even in or something, you know, like, we can't say this story. Like, we interviewed Protege. We had the last time we interviewed Protege, like, I thought that it was a very decent interview. And you know, the titling, we title it one way. And next media house take it and kind of reframe the titling, and it's just like
a certain fan base start attacking because of that.
And then, you know, but then, you know, I'm sure he's probably thinking that we are the fuck up one, but we are just said, but no, like, we are trying to make the title clickable, not clickbaity, because there's a difference.
There is a difference.
If you Google, you'd realize the difference between clickable and clickbait if you're in the YouTube space, you'll understand.
I could bring up several examples right now, but that's a different story, different topic.
So, you try to make it clickable and watchable, but, of course, people are going to run with it. And you see, so I'm sure he probably thinks, maybe, I'm not gonna speak for him, but he probably look at us differently. But
I don't know, and I'm not gonna paint him with a brush
right,
either.
Right.
Maybe him not serious. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it just seemed like a media narrative, anti-media narrative, or is the media fault make him look so?
Yeah.
When in actuality,
and we just get wrapped up into
exactly.
it. And in all honesty, we try our very best, and of course we feel like we're not infallible people. Of course we get it wrong a couple of times.
Yeah.
But we own our mistakes and we work on it and we try to be better each and every day. I can say that for a fact for us. We truly try to be better every day because we know we understand the relationship and the dance that we're in, that we don't say we need, but for it to work, we need the artist to be on the show and for them to have a comfortable experience, to talk, to share, to teach. You need a comfortable space, and if you're gonna feel like the enemy, like if you feel like the media is the enemy, you're never going to be
that's where my mind went to, because
to share.
It did seem like I'm not gonna say him did art. Because, sometimes some artists forward up here and them forward with a defensive mindset. Yeah. Them just forward art for it. Mm-hmm. I don't think that was necessarily him. I think him did art for the crime question, the violence question. Because he knows that I forward. Mm-hmm. I feel like he did art for that. Adding the inebriation. Mm-hmm. So, people will look at that and see him answer that abrasively and paint a broad stroke for him, which I don't think it's fair. Mm-hmm. I just think that with several interviews that he's been on lately, him get asked about his violent lyrics and violent song them, and it probably reached to a point where him kind of get annoyed with it, and that's why him come off, which is fair. You know what I mean? But he live and learn. Yeah. He live and learn. If I would have abrasive, yes, and there are several things. If me the part-time management, me would have said, yeah, please cut that out. But I tell you, Ari, if Popcorn did a part-time management, certain parts of the interview wouldn't be aired. Am I lying?
No, you're not.
All right. If certain people in a corner, they must say, yo, cut out that. But grown people, himself is his own grown man.
And I don't think it's that bad, for it to be such an issue. Me neither.
I don't.
Like the inebriation and everything, again, it made for an entertaining thing. Like you
that's what I said, my pretty true
you cut out one need for cut out.
I can't help but
you take you make sense of nonsense really, and you just move forward. Like it's I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I don't think so either.
I don't understand why there is such a fervor or whatever. Like, it's an entertaining thing and memeable.
Yo, it was meme for days. Meme for days. Memes, probably a new meme just pop up about it right now as
Jahshii, it's fine. Like, it's fine.
Big up yourself. You go and do the damn thing. Live and learn.
Never drink.
Or
get high while doing anything.
Or if I up here again, drink. We are gonna buy it, yeah. Big up Jahshii, big up the whole crew, man. Yeah. Big up with yourself. A good youth,
True, yeah, man.
Give me ecstasy and sweet melodies. With this kind of love, we can make history. Oh, you make me feel so amazing.
I know they no calling dopey. Every big dog was a baby puppy. Rich and keep your life, now you have to lucky. So when you get your money, you tell off it's okay, yeah. Can't live my life in nothing. Use up the window when you gonna open. So man, I just press button quick to take your life anytime you go to the